Well, here's my first find of today. I actually walked away from the signal and then walked back and decided to dig it. Look what I popped out. Bike light. A bike light. Let's see if it'll still turn on. Would appear not. Can't really feel the button push though. But anyway, Magnum Gear bike light. Somebody lost. It's funny because I actually had a lady at a park I was doing a while back. It's rechargeable. Come biking and biked up to me and asked me if I had found one of these. She was searching for one that had popped off her bike. But different park, different day, different lady. All right, on with it. All right, dug another target. Was clearly iron. I figured I'd dig it anyway. I could tell it was by the surface. And there's not a lot of targets here, so that last one was that bike light that was dropped. And now I found this. This is a really old piece. It's all I know. I don't know what it did, but I know it's old, boy. Anybody knows anything about it, I guess, let me know, but doubt it. But all right. Boy, I dug a deep plug for what sounded like a little higher than a quarter. So I was hoping for silver, but this happened to me yesterday too. Look what popped out. 2 quarters together. So I think I can say when you got 2 that somebody loses in a stack, you're going to get a higher tone. So funny that it happened yesterday and today. Just a nice high tone, you know, little higher than a quarter, coming in 90, steady 90. It's exciting to dig those, but in this case ended up being coin anyway. But all right, well, a lot of coins so far, so this park seems like it'll be a good place to spend my day. So I'll let you know what's next. Okay, just walking back to my car. Thought I'd give you a slight wrap up of the start of the day. I have 1 hour only to swing the coil in this park because I got to head to an appointment. I picked this park because it's near my appointment, so I'm heading to an appointment. But the 1 hour, I decided to see how I did, and it looks like I dug about 10 pieces of trash. I quick counted, and I dug 12 coins, and then that bike light or clip light, whatever it's for. Which is neat because it's reusable, rechargeable, and it looks like I'll be able to use that thing. But I have a lot of those anyway. I probably don't need it. But anyway, so if I get 12 coins and one decent, whatever, unusual find with the light every hour, you can imagine how much fun you're having. So digging, what did I dig here? 23 holes in 1 hour. So imagine what I do in an 8-hour day. And I asked this, I owe it a little bit to it. This seems like it's going to be a great park. So, but all right, well, that's how my day started. I'll get back with you when I get done with my appointment. Okay, doing one live because it's a really nice tone. And I am hoping it's jewelry, but it is a heck of a guess. But it's up in the 90s, so it's not terribly deep, but it is going to need a little plug. So I'm going to dig it real nice and neat so I can put it back because I'm kind of near the edge of the soccer field here. Nice plug. In the plug, which is fantastic. What is giving me such a high tone? Oh, $50. No stinking way. No way. Oh my gosh, I think this is only my 3rd $50 I've ever found. What? Popped out of there. Yeah, boy. Silverish, I bet, because it's way up there. And no, it's a 78. So I think 71 is that year they stopped making them out of silver. But what a neat find. Yes, I'll take it. 78 Kennedy $half sitting in there. Somebody's lucky coin and they lost it. Yeah, what a great signal. You know, I loved it. It was a great tone, great. I was hoping for a jewelry piece. Just really hoping it wasn't an aluminum can under there. And turns out it wasn't. It was a great tone. 90, steady 90 on the 18 Max. So awesome. Awesome. I don't think it's like a special $half or anything, but since it's a $half, we'll keep it in the special pouch and we will move on to the next one. But all right, well, and I guess I should say that I'm still popping a decent amount of coins out here. I went to my appointment. Took me 1 hour to get to it, to get done with it and get back here. So I metal detected for an hour. I've gone for an hour and I'll be back I probably only have 3 hours, and then I have the rest of the night booked. So glad I found a $half to have something neat to show. Super surprising to have that sitting there. Awesome find. Love it. Love stuff like that. Anything that's a little more unique, a little more special. Granted, it's just a $half, but fun. On with it. Well, rather unexpected find at this park, because I'm sort of in town where it's been town for a long time. Well, look at that. I don't recognize the markings, but that's a big one. 30-06 type bullet. Crazy that that's just laying out here in this park. All right, on to the next one. All right, here's my wrap up for the day. It was a short day. I ended up only about 3 hours out there. I thought it was cool that I had 11 quarters again. Quarters are just hot lately. Yeah, 11 quarters and about 30 coins in all. About 35 coins in all. And then I sprung out this 1978 Kennedy $half. So I was pretty stoked about that. Gotta like that. Anytime you find something unique like that, that's amazing and fun. This is actually super cool, so I'm gonna clean it up and see if it still works, because it recharges right here, and I'm sure I have a recharger for it, or cord for it. So then I had that crazy bullet out there, and that's just garbage tool thing there. So that was it for today. No jewelry, so rough day out there digging, but when you only get a few hours, what do you expect? On with it.